fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today excited to bring you the finish of another project. So as you can see here, it was a very colorful project, and that is my Jasper C by Diamond Art Club, and I'll stick a picture of the artwork over there. I'm so excited to be done with this one. So this is number 4 of my 5 oldest kits, which means that I'm closer to another goal, but also I finished this amazing kit. I actually am really super happy with how it turned out. It looks like an abstract paint pour. I love watching those videos. I love how the artwork looks, and now I have a piece of that that's kind of my own diamond art. So as you can see, I had plenty of drills left over, and part of the reason that I had plenty of drills left over is because I added in so many of my own ABs, but also I had very little trash. I expected to have a lot more trash because there was quite a bit of black in this kit. However, it was very colorful. There was pretty much a rainbow of colors. So some of these are little misshapen tabs, things like that. Some of them, again, with me always are just stowaways in a different color, and I just don't sort them out. You can see there's a piece of plastic there. There's a half-formed one there. That one has a little tab on it. So not a ton of trash, which was nice. I was afraid, based on the amount of 310, that there would be a lot, but the 310 wasn't super trashy. Now, part of the other reason that I have lots of colors left over, you can see little dots on a lot of my stickers here, and that's because I put in my own ABs. So I put in all of these AB colors. Let me move those out of the way and we'll look at these. So 907, which was a green, I actually used up all of those, so I don't have any ABs of that left. But I went ahead and used a bunch of my darker ABs because I thought it would look good, and it did. So 893 I subbed in for 956. They aren't exactly the same color, but I used all of this AB rather than any of this color, and I think it turned out great. 3325 and 333, I also subbed everything for those. And then these three, 815 is a very dark red. I subbed everything for that. There really wasn't too many of these at all anyway. And then I have these 3 dark colors. I have 310, 939, and 3371. Now, for 939 and 3371, I had enough ABs because I think both of these bags were pretty much full when I started. There wasn't a ton of the 3371. The original drill color, there's only that much of it left. So I subbed those in, and I think those look good. The 939, there was a little bit more, so I have quite a few of those drills left. But 939 is the color you get all the time. But I subbed those in, and when you see the finish, I think it turned out really well. Now, the 310, I did not have enough drills to substitute everything because, like I said, I had this entire container full plus another medium-sized container full of drills. What I did with the 310s was just kind of randomly stick them in here and there for the ABs, and then the rest I filled in with just the plain 310s. And I think it turned out really well. I'm excited to show it to you and see what you guys think. I can't get everything on the table here, but I have taken some B-roll so you guys will kind of be able to see up close everything that I'm talking about. This kit only took me about 35 hours, somewhere in there. It is a round kit, so it did go faster, and there was actually a lot more multi-placing than I was expecting, so that made it go faster as well. All right, so let me get all of this cleaned off. I will put the canvas on the table. We won't be able to see everything, but I'll run that B-roll so you can take a look at it, and I'll show you the finished picture. Okay, don't go anywhere. And here is the finished project. So you can see here, these are the 3371s that kind of got thrown in, and then in these sections down here, like where all this black is, I just kind of randomly threw in some of the 310 ABs, but I love how it turned out. I think adding the extra ABs in just adds that extra sparkle to make it kind of look more like wet paint, so one of those wet paint pours. There was a nice mix of confetti and multi-placing, like I said, so you can see up here in this big green section, all of this kind of green color here is multi-placing. This green was multi-placing, but then of course this whole section here, there are little bits of multi-placing that you can see with the colors where they kind of blend together, but A lot of the black, little sections here, all of this, more confetti than anything. And then on this side of the canvas also, lots of multi-placing, these kind of salmony reds and browns and pinks. I just think it looks really good. I love this little section here with all the extra ABs. I think that looks really good. And if we look at the bottom half of the canvas here, this kind of little cell here, all of these little cells, very confetti heavy at the bottom, but then balanced out on this side by this huge section of kind of red multi-placing. This kit did come with, I think, 2 ABs, but I added in all of those extras. I wish I'd had some fairy dust drills because I think that might have been fun to add into here too, but I'm super happy with the way it turned out. Like I said, I didn't have a ton of trash, so that was nice. It worked up nice and quick. It was just fun. I think this is one of the kits that I've enjoyed the most recently. It was a lot of fun, kind of vibrant colors. You have greens, you have purples, you have blues, teals, pinks, reds, and then all of the black mixed in as well. And I think I just really enjoyed it. I don't know if it's the image itself. It was just a nice mix of everything, which is what I enjoy. If it was because it was round and that made it go faster, or if it was just a combination of all of those. I just really enjoyed the canvas. This is another one of those kits that I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't do it earlier. I really liked this image when I bought it. I should probably include this in my want series as well, because this is something that I've kind of been looking forward to. I don't know if it was the size or if I thought the black was going to be overpowering. There is quite a bit of black, but nicely balanced out by all of the other kind of vibrant colors in it. So I don't think that may have been why I avoided it, but that ended up not being an issue at all. Yes, there were some sections where there was quite a bit of black, but you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but there's also some dark browns and dark blues mixed in there as well. So it wasn't as much black as I had anticipated it to be. And having these nice big color block sections to kind of break up all of the confetti was nice. So it was also an interesting experiment to let me see that yes, I could substitute in some of these ABs for some of the darker colors. I don't often sub in ABs for dark colors like the 939, the 3371, or especially 310, because I think sometimes it looks funny. Because you can see here this black, when you put it in as an AB, it turns blue or green or kind of a peacock color. Sometimes subbing in those ABs for those darker colors when the black or the darker browns are meant to kind of be shadows and blend into the background, turning them into ABs just accentuates those, which can often make it look weird. But for this particular project, I wanted it to have that kind of wet paint pour look. I absolutely love how it turned out. Down here where a lot of the 3371 and everything got put in, I think that's awesome. I think it looks really good. I kind of wish down here at this big red section that I had some red ABs to kind of break up some of the monotony, because I do think there's a little bit of ABs here and there's some ABs in kind of places, but I think if I'd had just some sort of specialty drill, even if it was fairy dust to kind of break up some of this, I think I would have liked it even more, because the ABs and I possibly even the fairy dust would have just added to that like wet paint pour look that I thought was so cool. Super happy with how it turned out. I think it's an amazing piece of artwork. Like I said, I'm really kind of kicking myself that I didn't do it sooner, but it's finished now. Now the question is, what do I do with it? I probably will frame it and hang it up. However, I'm not going to do that until after we move. So I think for the short term, what's going to happen is it's going to get rolled up and stored in some kind of tube storage, or hubby and I are still discussing, we might get like a TV box or something that's meant to box up like flat screen TVs, and just put some of these, some that are framed and some that aren't, in a box like that, and have it boxed that way for our move. Some of you expressed an interest in how I'm boxing things up, so I may do a video like that. If that's something you're interested in, leave me a comment down below. I mean, I can show you guys what I'm doing. There's a variety of things that I'm doing, so if you're interested in that, leave me a comment and let me know. I don't mind sharing. I think I haven't shared it up to this point because it just feels a little haphazard, and I like to be more organized about things, and so I guess I just hadn't thought of it until someone asked. So yeah, let me know. Leave me a comment, let me know if you're interested in that. Also, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Do you think the extra ABs worked or not? Do you think I should have added more, added less? What do you think of this painting as a whole? I absolutely love it, but I love abstract art, and I get that abstract is not everybody's cup of tea. There you go, my finish of Diamond Art Club's Jasper C. Super excited, like I said, that I'm done with this one. That makes number 4 of my 5 oldest, which means I can start working on Belly Dancer, and that will be the 5th one. And then I can start looking at what are my new 5 oldest kits, and maybe I'll start tackling those. Who knows? That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.